Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God, back with you with the next video in my Witcher 3 playthrough. Today continuing Witcher 3.
Gotta share this discovery with Lambert. Foglets are immune to the smell of old cheese. Someone placed an illusion here.
Aramaeus' notes. The vision stabilized, and, lo and behold, I saw as if through a moonlit haze the four princes, each clad in armor and astride a horse. The first rode a steed the color of fog, the second of sulphur, the third black as abyss, and the fourth a pony. And I was then beheld a fountain, a clear spring, but the princes did not drink of it, for it was forbidden. And then a bird of paradise, shining in ruby and gold, flew above them and alit upon the branch of a tree, and the tree had arms numbering 1,040. Draw from the source, said the bird, but they pointed to the sun's bloody tears and did not draw. And then a pure virgin appeared with bared breast, exposing her modest bosoms, ruddy and firm like ripe linden berries. Then my nose became accustomed to the aroma, and the vision passed. Tomorrow I shall try to unseal that well-aged sample from Geno Myvort. It is said to have a refined, deep scent, with slightly nutty aftertastes. Well, we shall see.
Something here. Where's that artifact kept?
Let's actually see our alchemy. Do we have any more stuff we can craft? We sure do. It's actually amazing how many of these we've been able to craft without, like, directly farming anything for them.
Some kind of vault. I should look around. Magic barrier's still active. Gotta find a way to turn it off. illusion. Deactivated the barrier. If this sword is as deadly as Aramus's cheeses, it's worth taking. Maybe I'll name it the Emmentaler.
Wow, pretty good sword. Better than the one we have now. But I'm actually going to keep the one we have now for the critical hit bonus.
Interesting. Fresh air, finally.
The mage Aramaeus' last journal entry. Hunters have stalked my house for days. I knew they would come eventually, of course. That pungent Limburger's vision was all too clear. But I must risk it and stay a few more days. The cheeses have entered an intensely fascinating stage of maturity, and transporting them is entirely out of the question. I have worked on this recipe for 40 years, and I would rather die than abandon it now. In the event that I am unable to divine the time and nature of the hunter's attack, I bequeath my most valuable treasure to whatever brave adventurer will be able to find it. May this reward inspire him to continue my work and stand on the shoulders of the giants of Terramancy, Joffrey Munster, Avin Boulogne, and last but not least, the Baron of Blue, Eric Stilton. Nice. Well, we completed the quest.
That's it, Roach.
This quest is tough, but I think we actually can do it now. Just because, like, we're pretty good, and we can always save if we need, so.
This rain? Clearly not seen true precipitation. Trouble?
Think this guy has a Gwent? He may play Gwent for all I know.
Stop. No need to.
No.
Very.
Bye.
The best stock in all Novigrad. No need to push, enough for all comers.
No one to push.
Very good. Manners before trade, always.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Good choice. Been a good game so far. Always feels good to play your spy cards, you know? Check out this strategy. You may see it already. I think this is a better use of the decoy card. Well, let's hold off actually for now. Let's see if he has another decoy or something. Ooh, good time for a Scorch. He may have a healer card though, you never know. Oh, that's a tough one. I should have tried to bait that Scorch. That was just like perfect for him. But it's not over. I have an answer for that though. We'll see here. $16 and that'll become 32. Another Scorch, wow. The double Scorch, that's actually pretty savage. It's pretty savage. I think I just have too much firepower for him now. And now you'll see the use of the decoy here. Let's just try and win in this round. Why not? Why give up a round? And that's it. Well done. Well done. Thanks.
Got so fucked up one.
Oh, another store here. I mean, what are the chances?
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or...
We actually need this for later for the side quest with Triss. I'll actually just get the doublet stuff from my, that I saved from the stuff with Yennefer, so I won't buy any more. Let's go ahead and play Gwent.
So long.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection. Perhaps?
So much Gwent, man. This has been so much fun.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Have the other decks improved? A little bit, I guess. The Nilfgaardian deck is quite stacked, for sure. They don't really have as many spy cards, though. But they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heroes already. I don't think we have that many heroes with Northern Realms. I have 1, 2, 3 heroes, so... They have more heroes, but their deck's not as good. Obviously because they don't start with as many, but yeah. Northern Realms is like just freaking jacked. Didn't do much. Alright, good enough. Drew a hero, so that's never easy. We may get a decoy here. Never know. We did, wow, that's huge. And the board is just littered with decoys. It's crazy. It's a good game right there. And of course you see we got our healer, so... Triple Commander Horn, man. I'm not messing around here, dude. So no shortage of cards in this game, that's for sure, man. I think I have too much firepower. He would have played a Scorch by now if he'd had one. I don't think he has a Scorch, so... I still think we have too much firepower. Going back and forth. I think I've just got too much firepower. And that's the game right there. What a game. What a game board there to end on. Plague Maiden from the monster deck. Nice. That's funny, just like walked into this accidentally. That's interesting. I was wondering why I was leaving the city. Anyways. We're able to play a game of Gwent there.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Oh! Oh! Ah!
Why are you wandering the streets, eh? Tempting to indecent thought. Rain doesn't bother you.
I think the lady's grown tired of your company.
Lady? What lady? See her ears? She-elf. And everyone knows elves are always doing something on the sly.
I'm not doing anything, I swear it. I must just fetch some water.
Where were you putting? Where's your jug, eh? Where's your bucket?
Why don't you just tell the truth?
What do you mean, why? She's a non-human. Lions in their blood.
Don't let that fair face beguile you, Witcher. Pretty as a picture on the outside, she-elves, but the most vile filth within.
Leave her be.
By what right you giving me orders, eh?
Let's go, Reddy. Killing's like batting an eye for Witchman.
You can breathe. It's over.
Over? For you, perhaps. You'll go on your merry way. But I must stay here. And they will too.
I'll say you're welcome.
Stop. Can't handle all this gratitude. We really ought to learn our manners from the elder races. That's plain to see.
What would you expect? Payment? Or am I to fall into your arms? Perhaps spread my legs for you? Go, Vatgern. And remember, we neither need nor want your pity.
It's a thankless job, I imagine, being a witcher.
Clumsy, mutants, blasphemers, codes.
Oi, you, dandy boy. Picked a bad time to stroll through this borough, mate.
And you, don't you butt in like a belch between 2 pints, because you're out of your fucking element.
So make like a hare and sod off.
Did you hear that? Don't you butt in like a belch between 2 pints. I mean, this writing is amazing. Wow. Yeah, and you remember the other one I mentioned earlier. Bats don't sniff, they hear. That's a crazy.
Let's pretend I didn't hear that. Now get out of here, before I get tired of playing make-believe.
I see you lot are tough in the town and nowhere else.
Fuck this. We're gonna let some dandy's boyfriend scare us. Let's show him how things are done on our turf.
Whoa, stop flexing like that. Thank you for your help. That's the only way to deal with this rabble. They beg for trouble.
And you're begging for trouble just coming here at this hour. Especially dressed like that.
I've come on business.
Good luck with that.
Wait, you helped me once, perhaps you'd be willing to do it again. For more than a kind word this time.
What's involved? Just to be clear, I'm neither a bodyguard nor an assassin for hire.
Now, what makes you think I need either of those? I'd simply ask you to accompany me on a stroll. Should anything happen along the way, well, perhaps then you might need to do some work for your pay. What say you to that?
Agreed. I'll be right behind you.
Keep your hand on your hilt. As a general matter of precaution, of course.
Of course. Always do that when I'm out for a stroll.
Grab the fancy man, don't let him escape!
Those men were waiting for you, lying in ambush. What are you involved in?
Those men were common cretins, unaware they'd cast their net for an extreme.
Remember that when it comes time for you to pay up.
No protector's gonna help you!
Damn it. One of them mentioned a protector who'd be of no help. What is this about?
Let's say I've found a niche I intend to explore. The details I must keep to myself. After all, I did not agree to pay you to ask me questions.
Haven't seen a single crown yet.
Because we've not yet...
You're late.
I'm afraid I had some unexpected adventures along the way. However, we can now focus on our core concern, and that is what matters.
Who's the fella followed you here?
He's my gardener. I never go anywhere without him. He's good luck, you see.
Just no funny stuff. Got it? Right, on with it before winter snows surprise us. Got 4 quarts for you now. I can get you another 2 real quick, provided you're not lying about demand.
I am Ginter de Lavera, and I never go back on my word. I had no trouble distributing the last 4 quarts, and I assure you there's demand for more.
We'll see about that. For now, you owe me 5,000 crowns for the last batch.
We agreed on 4,000, and I don't like cheats. I suggest you refrain from trying to pull anything lest you feel a witcher's blade in your gut, right?
Don't care who owes who or how much, but this man is supposed to pay me, so I'd rather he not get fleeced.
Witcher or not, you can't hope to drop us all.
Wanna find out?
Peace brings prosperity. Strife's bad for business. Fine, make it 4,000. Let's go.
Pure pleasure doing business with you. Well, that went better than I ever expected.
We done with our walk?
Yes, and here's your pouch.
One question. Who buys your fistek?
Oh, friends in high places. I have many. They pay exceedingly well, though they're demanding as clients. The fistek must be of the purest variety. Pleasure meeting you.
What's interesting about that quest there is, had we known in the beginning that that was fistek, we wouldn't have... let me actually just go ahead and Google what fistek actually is. Okay, so fistek, it says on the wiki, is a drug similar in appearance and effect to amphetamine or cocaine. So had we known that that guy here was working, or excuse me, Ginter de Laverac was working with fistek, we wouldn't have helped him. But the reason we continued to help him there is because we gave our word. And that's what I felt was the correct thing to do as a witcher in that case. Only because a witcher is not like a member of the law. A witcher is bound by his word. Does that make sense? So even though we would have liked to uphold the law, a witcher is still first bound, in my RPG estimation, a witcher is bound as a paragon of justice to fulfill his word. Once a witcher gives his word, he shouldn't back out of doing the contract. For example, if a witcher is hired to kill a griffin, but the griffin is like an endangered species, it doesn't matter, right? The witcher has to do that. It's not like a question, like a subjective question at this point. So obviously, is fistek right? No, fistek isn't right. But we didn't know that at the beginning of the mission, so I felt like it was still the right thing to do to complete the quest. So hopefully that gentleman can turn over a new leaf in his life.
Are chasing gorillas around the Kedweni woods. Novigrad safe.
And that's where I'll go ahead and end the video there for this week. With that, I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. Light to be with you all. Take care and thanks again.